Hey y'all, welcome to Blackberry Ridge. What you are looking at is the area behind my wood cook stove. And what we have in here is 30 baby chicks. This is in a goat trough that we use for watering the goats. And we are behind, as you can see, my wood cook stove here. I was very blessed in that I was able to find these baby chicks 3 weeks ago. And they were a week old at the time. I was able to get them for 75 cents a piece. So they're between 3 and 4 weeks old now. They are feathering up very nicely. They're Isa Browns, which are my number one favorite egg layers. They lay great big huge brown eggs. And they lay a lot of them. If you don't know anything about Isa Browns, you need to check them out because they are wonderful little chicks. Anyway, for 75 cents a piece, I really could not turn these girls down, even though it's not the time of year that I normally would be bringing in new birds into my flock. So what we did was, since we're off grid, we don't use a brood light because it just takes way too much energy out of our battery bank. So we pulled in the goat trough, emptied out the water, and pulled that in here. And we have been watching these little sweeties for now behind my stove for the last 2-3 weeks. These girls are, I guess, between 3 and 4 weeks old. And they are feathering out very nicely. They were supposed to be all pullets, which means girls. But we tested when we first got them, and we found that we had 3 or 4 of them that we are thinking are roosters. What we did was that we took the baby chicks and we put them in your hand and you turn them upside down or turn them on their back. And if the baby chick flips over right away, then it's a girl. But if it just sort of lays there on its back and goes, ah, well, then it's a boy or a male. So we had several of them that did test out with this. Not 100% accurate, but the old-timey way of testing pullets from roosters. And I'm thinking the ones that have, let's see if I can get my finger. I'm thinking like this here, I think is a female. That's a female. But we have some in here, see like him. That one, see how it's got the little tail feathers coming out on it now? I'm pretty sure that that one's going to be a rooster. Let's see if we can get him turned around. See, he's got the little tail feathers that are coming back here. So I think he's going to be a rooster. We will be taking the roosters. We're not going to put those in our flock. We've already got a rooster. We only need one. And that was surprise, as you all know. So we will be taking, let's see, there's another one back here. It's got little tail feathers. We will be taking the roosters, and we will be putting them into chicken and dumplings or something like that. So, for 75 cents a piece, I mean, cannot turn it down. You think about it, when we butcher our birds, they're going to be about 5 pounds, 5 to 7 pounds, and we will have maybe $1 worth of food in them, and then 75 cents for the chick. I don't even know if you can buy a pound of chicken at the grocery store for that. So this one right here, I think might be a male. I can see it's got the little tail feathers on it right there, without me reaching in and getting them all excited and doing the little test with them. Say hello to the world. So we lost so many of our chicks this year, or so many of our chickens this year with the fox problem we had. We lost about 50 of our chickens. So this will help to replace part of them. Anyway, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that we got to do what we got to do with what we got. Make the best of what we have. I want to thank you all who have been praying for me and Ambria. And I want to let you all know that we are doing well. We've had quite a few messages with people asking if we're okay because we haven't posted in a while. My part-time job that was just supposed to be a few hours a week has turned into, this week is going to be 5 days this week, and I think she said 5 days next week. So, that, we're just working really hard on trying to get everything done and just getting my schedule rejuggled around. And so I can get everything taken care of that needs to be taken care of. Now we are going to be taking these girls sometime this week, and I'm going to take them and put them in a section of the milk room. We're not using the milk room right now because my cow is dry. So we will be taking part of the milk room for these little girls, for these little ladies, and get them set up. The milk room is right next to the coop, and as small as they are, because since we have the 2x4 horse fencing dividing the milk room and the coop from each other, I think that they will be able to squish between the wires and be able to visit and get their scent over into the coop, and that they will still be able to run over to the milkroom side and have their safety. I'm thinking that it's going to be warm enough for them because they're pretty well feathered out. They still have a little bit of down on the top of their heads, but they are very well, you see right here, they're very well feathered out. Like I said, just a little bit of down on their heads. Yeah, look up here. Look up here, buddy. Like I said, I think that one's a buddy. Look up here, buddy. Did you see the little tail feathers coming up there? All right. Just keep you all posted, let you know what's going on. God bless America. Pray for our country. Again, thank you for all the prayers that you have given me and Ambi. Please tell somebody about us. Share our videos. Leave comments if you have questions. I will get to them just as quickly as I can. Y'all take care. Vivian Ann on the side of the mountain in Northeast Tennessee. Bye, y'all.